Very warm welcome to you, baby dolls. Just a friendly reminder that you are two butterscotch biscuits with the cute little cream inside, served with some hot chocolate. Yes, you are. There are some updates from Richard Hart. We're going to talk about Hex. We're going to talk about the PulseX yield farms. We're even going to talk about the PRC20s and the Poop Town Rugfest going on. What do we do but confirm our friendship in the comment section? Thank you very much for subscribing, pressing the bell button, and all friends. Let's continue. So Richard Hart, Ricardo himself, has made more updates to go.hex.com. Do you remember there is an alternative staking on app.icosa.pro? I've made a video tutorial on it, but now he's updating go.hex.com. Now, for some reason, mine still doesn't work. I hit Control and F5. Mine still isn't able to load, but apparently it's working for other people. So it is what it is. I guess people are just confident now that, hey, more updates are coming. And I just want to remind you, friends, this is how you have to manipulate the masses. And I got to use the M word. Yes, we got to manipulate, we got to groom. Because me and you, we're little monkeys. We got peanut brains. You're two little butterscotch biscuits. You're just your little humble little beginning there. If they throw out 50 updates, our brain can't compute it, man. It can't do anything. But if you drip feed us one update every 14 days, we're like, oh, what comes next? Oh, wow, I'm so impressed. That's how it works. You know exactly how that's how it works. Because things always feel like they are getting better. Okay, you would rather be slowly drip fed than instead of they slam it in your face and then they go radio silent for 12 months or 15 months. You know it's true. So now it's good news, right? We have the go.hex.com website being updated. I made a tutorial, and now we are moving on. So here we have more Ricardo Corazon messages. Just to give you a forewarning, there is some sort of a pivot, some sort of a change. Information has been learned. What are we discovering? Let's go. You know, friends, before we even, just to add context to this, the yield farms have been rugged. So he has removed all the poop. No more PEPE. No more Link, no more Uni, nothing. They're gone, all right? They are absolutely gone. They are now finished. Do you see this? Finished, all right? But so what's going on here? Well, perhaps he's gathered more information. He's like, you know what? You dirty little selfish, non-savable poopy heads. You don't deserve the money. That might be what he's actually thinking. So let's continue. So Ricardo Corazon has mentioned here, coupons and how they work. You offer free money in exchange for the chance that people are going to buy more, in excess of the free money you gave them. Otherwise, you're just losing more money for no reason. So, of course, you go to a store. I say, hey, try on this fluffy slipper. You're like, well, I might go and buy 3 fluffy slippers. That's right. Not 3 pairs, just 3. You know, that's what happens. So that's what you're punting that if you hand it out. Of course, next section, let's go. But so far, the PRC20s have provided wonderful free money to people who insult us. You know, I'm very interested about this because this happened with Hex as well. I mean, we have a lot of the wrapped coins here. Of course, you see like wrapped Bitcoin, PEPE. We saw a lot of these people on Twitter, just to update you. So there were people who were claiming the free money, and there were people going out and just calling everybody stupid. They were saying, yeah, stupid, I'm taking my free money. And I'm just very interested to know why Ricardo has now taken a back foot to this. Because just to let you know, update you, in Hex's beginning, people took the free money of Hex from the Bitcoin free claim and they said bad things about it, right? They just took the money and they said the same thing. But for some reason, he's thinking about this differently now. I mean, he must have other information, of course. So he's definitely consistent when you think about that. But he must be looking at something else different. So let's continue. Okay, so they have not provided any kindness of mass awareness I can see that would cancel out the millions of free PRC20 money sold. So of course, here we go. So with Hex, they were selling like $100, $1,000, but these people here are taking out huge amounts. Like somebody sold $220,000 of wrapped Bitcoin, 120K. These people are dingleberries. Yes, they are dingleberries. They are wearing crumpled slippers. They have a very, very, very hunched back, if I might say, friends. Of course, when we're looking at this, you got to remember that the guys, we're trying to figure stuff out. This is the captain's call I'm talking about, friends. I made videos about this just to let you know, okay, you're not going to get this thing perfect every single minute of the day. Okay, I know a lot of you don't like this, but look, no matter what coin you're in, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Chainlink, Doge, you're backing a leader and a founder. Whether you like it or not, you are backing the decisions they make. And you might think you don't like them. Who cares, right? That's it. Everybody's going to back their horse and we'll see what happens at the end of the day. You are backing their ability to solve problems as they appear. You're backing their ability to say, you know what? This is a chair. I'm going to sit on it. I like it squeaks. I am going to buy it. You are betting somebody who can make a rational decision like that can change their life. All right, you're not betting on somebody who only deals with perfection, because life is not like that, especially when you're an entrepreneur, especially in crypto. There's always information coming in trying to blast you for you to change your worldview, and also things that surprise you. So he's talking about the free PRC20s. Okay, he says, and let's continue the next part here. He goes, the net effect being, whomever degened on the PRC20s of the ERC20s, I'd never promote, probably just push down the price of Pulse, PulseX, or Inc. to get dumped on by guys that just insult you. So what he's saying is people like rotated out of, you know, their wrapped Bitcoin or their Uni or their other coins. They rotate out, they get into the Pulse, and they exit the Pulse out of the system. They're draining the system because of the liquidity bonding, right? Well, you know how we have the liquidity bonding? We're like, oh, everything goes up together. Well, guess what? He's just saying, oh crap, these guys are actually pushing us down. Now, I don't think they're pushing us down too much. Let's not blame them. Let's not blame the free airdroppers on that much. We all know there's just poopy head dingleberries with toilet paper hands. We know that. Lettuce hands Larry, he's running around here, right? He should have been put in jail a long time ago. So let's not make excuses for that, okay? We are absolutely wrecked. There's no denying that, especially with these prices going on now. So here he says, maybe the analysis is wrong. I'm happy to hear your input. Some tools. Thank you very much, sir. I am a tool myself. A tool with a peanut brain inside. So the bridge, as you can see what the tokens are actually bridging in. So he's saying, hey, go and have a check. Have a little perv with consent, of course, right? Please ask nicely and leave a little tip when you're done. Just to see, he wants to ask the community, have a look at other coins. Can you see something? Can you find any other information? This is where it's coming from. So now, when you're seeing this, now you can really smell our friendship. Thank you very much. And also you can smell why these farms were removed. You don't see this. I'll click on the finish tab now. Now you can see PEPE, Link, Uni. He's starting to think differently about this strategy. He's like, you know what? You guys are ungrateful SOBs. Okay. You guys really do wear brown crumpled slippers. They are so tampered. They are so destroyed. What he's doing. So he's probably going to change his strategy now. Okay. Now also to follow, this is what he threw in, friends. He threw in, because you're a baby doll baby cake, of course, with our hot chocolate serving. Please look at this. He goes, I wonder what a PulseX farm single-sided pool instead of farm experiments would do. So here he is talking about single-sided. So perhaps he's trying to experiment with the coupon. Do you remember we talked about coupons? Where coupons like, I'm going to give you one fluffy slipper. I hope you buy 3. Well, maybe he's going to think about, well, what if I give you single-side yield farms just to get you to come onto the PulseX yield farm? So he has not told us what's inside his brain, okay? And we probably can't even really truly understand it. But what I'm guessing is maybe, you see here, there's a pool section, friends. You click on the pools up here. There's nothing here yet. So maybe he puts in single-side PulseX, single-side PEPE, single-side Link. I'm not sure. Maybe they just get a small yield. Maybe he's like, you know what? You guys are going to fight over your breadcrumbs. You know, it might be like 8%, 10% of your PEPE, 8% of your Link. It's better than what they get on mainnet Ethereum. So this is just something he's probably going to figure out. But it's all about what he wants everybody to do. So obviously, the main goal is, he mentioned that he wants people, right? You take the coupon, it's a chance that people will buy more. So he's trying to figure out, okay, what's the most optimal way to get people to want to buy more? We need more eyeballs. We want everything to go up, but we want everybody to come in and want to get it. So this is it, man. He's fleshing out his thoughts. Honestly, I'll be honest with you, friends, just between me and you, okay? I would rather him not even say this. Just be honest. When people like super smart, high IQ, we can't even comprehend how their brain's figuring stuff out. But he's being like super open, honest here. But it's probably because he's taken the Vitalik approach where he's like, hey, I'm figuring some stuff out. Some of you guys are smart. We got Sir Alexander. We got all these other smart people in the groups. Yeah, some of them put a pen in their front pocket. That's how smart they are, okay? And maybe even one behind the ears. They don't even use pens. They type on the keyboard all day, right? So here he is just talking to the community, and this is probably what you need if you want to be a layer 1 chain and expand, because you can't have just unified, centralized vision the whole time. So it is what it is, okay? Like I said, this is why I keep telling you, and me, 2024, 2025, you keep thinking out long term, because these things, right, they are volatile in the short term. They're like, oh, is it going to go up or down, left, right, okay? But in the long run, there is just a trajectory up. This is why the best people who make it, they're not checking their phone every week. They check it once every 3 months. My friends, they don't have to worry about this. And because I love you and respect you so much and appreciate you, I'm now going to show you some of the spreads here. Now, when Ricardo pulled those yield farms I just showed you, you see these yield farms? When he pulled them, the liquidity pulled from many places. I'm not sure if it was him or if it was other people as well. Liquidity just pulled and it dumped. It dumped. It might have been him, might have been other people as well. The yield farms are gone. Everyone's just like, that's it, screw it. And a lot of people are scared. Well, not really scared, because no one really has too much faith in these poopy PRC20s. But yours truly here, I am licking my beak right now. That's right, licking it. It is nice and tasty, friends. There is nothing better than seeing absolute cabooshed capitulation. Like, get out, you weaklings. We don't want you in here. So this is the interesting part, right? So for example, this is AAVE. Yes, AAVE. People just capitulating down. The liquidity got pulled. Okay, friends, I got a video coming out soon as well, just to go through spread trades. Have a look at the liquidity in that video. It's like a couple of 100,000. Now it's down to 17,000. Yes, this is what we want to see. This is what we want to see. Even though I'm in with a bit, right? I would rather these guys absolutely destroy it. Like, just send it near zero. Just dump minus 99%. Take your tiny little money, and then I'm gonna DCA it. DCA, right? Let Pulse, Hex, PulseX go up, and just take a nibble out. Just a tiny nibble, okay? Just a tiny nibble. That's what I'm going to be doing and playing it. But of course, this is not this chart we want to be looking at. So that's AAVE, of course. Here is PEPE, okay? Frog coin, you know? And we're also going to have a look at the wrapped Bitcoin. You can see it's down to $51. But what I want to do is I want to switch to the ratio chart. That's what I want to do. You click on the button up here. You can switch it to the ratio. Okay, now it's pretty hard to see, but you can see this guy, look, 40%, and it's actually gone down again, another 48%. Good. This is what I love to see. Just get out, get the weaklings out, come back to my prices, please. Thank you very much. This is what we like to see. Okay, so I put on a daily here. Now, this is just, there's no science here, not financial advice. This cannot work out, can go to zero, don't go all in, but man, this is nice. We are in some sort of zone, just like, hey, just keep exiting, keep selling your free money, whatever. It'd be great if we got somewhere. Like, wouldn't it be fantastic? Imagine we were able to get like near zero. And then just like in 2 years from now, woohoo, someone gives you 15x on your polls. Oh man, that's fantastic. So the goal is, I've just drawn the boxes here. This is what we want to do in the spreads, okay? You don't know the truth. You don't know what's going to happen. You just try your best guess. Just put it on a log chart or whatever it is. Put it on a daily, 3-day, or weekly, and just draw boxes here. Just get this rectangle tool. You see here, right, friends? You love rectangles. I love rectangles, okay? They complete the world. You get it, and you just draw around these zones and go, okay, that's it. This is my buy zone. Up here's my sell zone, all right? And this is what you want to see. We just want to see people come down up here and just go beep, 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 beep. You're dead, never moving. And then just buy it, and that's it. I'm just going to literally buy it and just like, see you later. Now, of course, we want to get paid in a month. We want to, but we've got to be willing to wait 12 months, 18 months. It's the same game. So it's not even, I call it spread trading, but it's not even really trading. You're trading a ratio. You technically are, but it's not. Can you even really call it trading if you're prepared to sit in this and go, well, at some point, maybe in the future, something comes back and, you know, people just start buying this for whatever reason. That's the punt, man. You don't know. You don't know. A lot of people will tell you if you can't give someone a good reason why someone else will buy it, you shouldn't even buy it. Let me tell you something. In crypto, this type of attitude is exactly the reason why people don't make it. Because who the hell would have told you that people are going to buy JPEGs in 2021? Who the hell could have told you that people were going to buy absolutely useless, degenerate dog meme coins and Pikachu? Okay, and don't knock my Pikachu, made 42x on that. Who the hell could have told you that? I couldn't have given you a good reason. It just had Pikachu. It's just dogs. Okay, so don't try to put any reason into it. The best reason I put, this is me, you can do what you like, okay? My reason is because it's cheap. That's it. That's my reason. It's like, yes, you think no one's ever going to buy it. You think it's worth nothing, whatever. My reason is weekends are out and the price looks cheap on a chart. That's it. I promise you. I promise you right now. Do you know what happens, friends? This is how markets work. You know this, okay? It's beautiful you get to see this, okay? This is how markets work. When they get to a cheap zone, whales accumulate. Players accumulate. And then when it's time, the opportunity strikes. When Pulse is going up, maybe Pulse is up 20x from day one sack. Maybe PulseX is up 10x from day one sack. Whatever it is, okay? People will start to invent narratives, okay? And it's not that these people are nefarious. It's that the crowd wants to believe the narratives, okay? The crowd wants to believe, you know what? Wrapped Bitcoin people will want to use their wrapped Bitcoin on PulseChain. Someone's going to make them an airdrop and give them a use case. The wrapped Bitcoin community is going to be given something. People will buy that up just on speculation. Okay, you don't even need it to come out. Okay, I'm just talking about wrapped Bitcoin as well. This is like the most egregious type of non-believer type of coin. And now what I'm looking at here is AAVE. Okay, so AAVE, people might say, oh, there's a rumor that AAVE are going to come to PulseChain, whatever it is. You know, people will buy this just off the speculation of that. Okay, so this is what I want to do. It's the same thing. I'm just drawing it here. Okay, maybe this is support. Maybe this is resistance. Whatever. Maybe we're in the box here anyway. It doesn't really matter. Okay, so yes, you are never ever going to get that absolute bottom. Yeah, it does in the zone. Might stay here months. Don't worry about it. You're throwing in peanuts anyway. It doesn't really matter. Okay, and here we have PEPE as well. This is USD. Of course, USD charters are brown crumpled slipper wearers. Here we go. I'm going to put it back into the spread chart. This is what it is, man. You put in a spread chart. I want to get greedy. Yes, because this is where, because we're playing with poop, like absolute smelly poop, literally like roadkill type of poop, we don't have to chase anything. Like this is all trash. We're playing with literal trash. Do you have any faith in any PEPE holder at all, right? Seeing what you've seen? No, you don't. No one does. Okay, so at this point, when I say we can be greedy, what I say is like, no, I'm not buying you up here, man. You're going to capitulate. You're going to panic. And you're going to buy, you're going to sell right into my weak hands. Okay. And when you just say everything's a scam, you just lost your plot. That's what I'm waiting for. All right. And this is the beautiful part. Me and you, we don't have to get these coins. We don't care. You got your Pulse. You got your PulseX, EHEX, PHEX, whatever it is. You're in the ecosystem. These are the coins of like absolute casino degeneracy. This is the people playing up and down, right? So this is what we're actually waiting for to see. More capitulations. I want to see more 4-hour candles red. I want to just see people go, I want to see this. Okay, this is what I actually want to see. I want to see low volume, absolute dead, going nowhere, everything's a scam type of movement. That's what I'm really looking for. And of course, you don't have to stress because, well, we've got our Pulse, PulseX, HEX. This is the weekly chart of PLS. It's back around day one sack. Now, we are doing worse than HEX. And by the way, this is the PulseX chart. You see this, friends? This is on a daily. Everyone's got this chart up. It's not doing it justice, man. You got put it on a weekly. Trust me. Just save yourself the heartache. Put it on a weekly. I'm telling you right now, they move slower. You actually keep a stronger mentality when this comes. I promise you. I'm trying to look after you here. So we are doing worse than HEX here. So by this time here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 weeks. And we are shortly going to move on to the 9th week. HEX in 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks had bottomed. 1, 2, 3, 4. By here, HEX had basically done this. You see this swoop? HEX had done this. So yeah, we didn't drop as much as HEX, but we're not as pumping as much. But it kind of makes sense because big clips in HEX were $5,000 at the HEX day one amplifier. Okay, 5 to 10K. They were huge. Look what big clips are now. 1 million. 2.5 million, right? We're like so much bigger, like 400 times bigger, something ridiculous. Yeah. Actually, I think when I think about it, HEX did $18 million raise. I think it was like 90,000 Ethereum. And if we did like $1 billion, then it's like 50 times bigger. So you could think about we kind of need 50 times more money to push things up. So back then, yeah, you needed maybe 50K to start making some moves. Now you need 2.5 million. That's another way to think about it, right? Just using a base of 50x in terms of how hard it is to push up. But then again, people might say, well, there's less FUD because there's more of a community. The community didn't exist before, so it should be easier to push up. That's what people will say. So they kind of balance each other out. But at the end of the day, it's all about these bids and offers and the liquidity. So, Pumpkin, you've learned something today, right? We went through these spreads. PRC20s are capitulating. RH himself may be changing the pivot strategy. Probably single side staking confirmed and it's coming. Congratulations for everybody holding out for that. This is another game to play. This is like very, very, very small size. Come in. Yeah, let them dump it. Let them do whatever they can. Smash themselves out of the free money. We're gonna pay attention to this because you never know when opportunity comes your way. And of course, I almost guarantee you, when the opportunity keeps coming, none of you is going to buy. No one wants to touch it. They'll say these are absolute scams and trash. They're going to be Morse coding like this. No one's going to want to touch anything. Like, look at this PEPE right here. Nobody is going to want to touch anything. Just absolutely dead. But hey, it is what it is, because hopefully we have now paid our dues in Pulse, PulseX, and Hex, such that maybe this is that little dead time, right? So hopefully we start moving up. We finally escaped this death zone. So thank you very much once again, friends, for liking, subscribing, pressing the belly button of all. Thank you very much. I appreciate you so much. Tell mom and dad they are going to become expert spread traders, but we're still holding to 2024, 2025 and beyond until euphoria finally comes our way. Catch you in the next one.